Hello, guys. Hello. Absolutely. So, hello to everybody. I think notifications have already gone out. Honestly, guys, share this one out. It's going to be packed full of loads of little videos of evidence and stuff. Just give a couple of minutes there for people to join us. Hello, Sue. Hello, Linda. That's it. View accounts going up, which is great. Hi, Donna. Absolutely. So, guys, probably wondering why I've got you all together tonight. Ooh. So, hi, Sharon. Hi, Haunted Scotland. Hi, Linda. Hi, Claire. Hi, Dean. Hi, Bev. Hi, Emma. And hi, Kai. Hi, Anne. Hi, Emma. Guys, the reason why we're doing this live tonight is just because Retford Ghost Hunters, who we sponsor for all their equipment, has been getting some fantastic results this week. And it's all been on our equipment. So why not let you guys see exactly what they've been getting? And there's only one person that I know that could answer all the questions Retford Ghost Hunters are wise and exactly what they do in their investigations and stuff like that. And that is Rachel. So let's bring her on. Hello Rachel. Hi. So, Rachel, hi. Obviously, everyone knows who you are. Hopefully, by now, we do. Yeah, we do. Obviously, we spread your name far and wide. So, this is all about you and your team tonight, and the evidence that you've had, and then letting people know exactly what's been activated this week, and exactly how they can buy that on our store. Obviously, let's let them know that as well. Before we do that, let's continue with the highs. Oh God, loads more. Hello, Walter. Hi, Pete. Hello, Pete. How are you from Reftford Ghost Hunters? Hi, Claire. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Betty. Hi, Ginny. I like that. Hi, Adam. Hi, Rob. Hi, Ron. Haunted Scotland again. It's obviously Robbie from Haunted Scotland, isn't it? He's earned himself a Facebook ban, and he's going on his thingy. Crazy. Hello, Philomena. Hello, Rosemary. Hi, Wendy. Hi, evening. Hi, Beth. Hi, Ray. Ooh, hi, Linda. God, everyone's just saying hi to you, Rachel. Here we go.
Hello, everyone.
Right then, Rachel. So, obviously, this is all about evidence. So, I'm going to give everybody, we're going to set this up as everybody knows exactly when you walk through the door of a venue to leading up to you doing an investigation, and obviously during the investigation, what you do and everything like that. So take it away. What do you do when you first are preparing for an investigation, and what do you do leading up to actually investigating?
Okay, so before we do an investigation, I would say 9 times out of 10 we actually go to the location first, check it out. That's usually a must. Number one, because we only stream live on Facebook, so we need to check the signal, and then also we need to check whether it's safe. Oh, sorry, Shadow Tracker went off, but it was me. Me under it. But you split up there. So we go check it out for safety, check it out for signal and accessibility, because we do a lot of derelict buildings and things like that, and also to see whether it's open and whether you can get in. So that's sort of like the first thing that we do, and that can usually be sort of like a few days before. Sometimes it's the same day, like tomorrow, where we're going out tomorrow, Manchester way. So we're going to go and check a place out because we know we're going to probably do it tomorrow night, and then while we're there, we'll go and check a few other places out as well. So then we've got this little map and we pin it all. So that's the first thing we do. But then when we're actually going on the investigation, obviously I'll take adequate equipment for that place, that certain place. Sometimes we don't need to take everything. Sometimes, more times, we do take everything. Obviously the equipment that we've got from Paranormal Electronics is absolutely sort of like, it's made the viewing better. You know, because obviously, you know, we what we do is, well, it's entertainment. You know, you are our viewers, so we have to entertain you, and it has to be visual. And that is the stuff, you know, the things that I like about your stuff, John. It's visual. It's good. You can see it. You know, so I believe that the spirits like it, you know, as well, and that's important too. So basically, you know, all those things come together eventually. Make sure that, you know, even the team. Sometimes I'll say to people, "You're not coming on this one tonight because I'm going to take all the men, or I'm going to take all the ladies, or I'm going to take, you know, people who can climb about." So there's a lot that goes on in the background, you know. It's all relevant, you know, and then we have to do safety checks and stuff.
In relevance to your team, you only have people on your team that you trust, don't you? Ones that's not going to mess around and do everything like that.
Yeah, definitely. Most of the people on my team I've known for a long time, but the people that I've got on my team now, I think they've proved themselves anyway. If ever I saw anything that, you know, the whole team would be the same anyway. It would be, see ya, because we're not out for that. We're out to get the truth. So, perfect. And that's why I go live as well.
So you say arrived at a location. What's the first thing you do? What's the lead up to the investigation there?
Okay, well, the first thing we do is we get sat down and we have a cuppa. Always. We always try to turn up to the investigation quite a while before we start, because we like to get a feel. We like the spirits to know we're there, and we get a feel of the place, get the atmosphere going, and we also you've given us the parapump. So this is a new item in our kit, and I can honestly say, guys, you know, at first when I saw it going off, you know, when you used it and stuff, I was like, oh, it's annoying. It just buzzes away. But since I've looked into it and how it does work, and I'm going to put it on, when I can find out, here it goes. I'm going to put it on. And what we've been doing, John, is we've been putting this on about half an hour before our investigation. So we'll get everything out, we'll get everything set up, get us cuppa, and then what we do is we put this on. Okay? So what this is doing is pumping out energy, all right? I won't keep it on for long. So it's basically just pumping out, giving the electric magnetic field, you know, so spirits can basically take energy from the atmosphere and show us that they're there, basically. I mean, have I said that right? You're the tech guy, I'm sure.
Yeah, so for that piece of equipment, yes, it is pulsating out electromagnetics, which is an energy which spirits can feed off of. Have you seen yourself an increase in activity since before you used it and after you used it?
We have seen an increase in this activity since we've been using this EMF pump, 150%. Mind blowing. Wow. Absolutely mind blowing. I love it. I can't believe that I love it. I know I love everything that you give us, but it would have been one of my least favourite items, you know, because the SLS and the coffin and everything else, you're like, oh, we love it. But now I could not do an investigation without this going. It's fantastic. Absolutely. So if you are a ghost hunter and you have got your own team, I really do suggest you get yourself one of these, guys, because they're crucial, absolutely crucial. So yeah, the answer to that is yes.
So the videos you're going to see today, guys, and obviously I know we're building up to them, are all ones after they've been using the parapump. Okay, so you're going to see, and obviously Rachel has bitten my ear off about how the parapump has directly contributed to these things happening and the increase in activity and how much she just. Yeah, she did. 3 a.m. in the morning. Did you see that? Because of your pump. And I was like, no, go sleep. So yeah, it's so guys, literally, this is why I wanted to get onto you doing the pump before your investigation there, because you are just, yeah, you've just been on about it to me all the time. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So that gives over 2,000 milligaussies of energy into the room there for a potential spirit to to feed off of, which obviously, if any of you's been on an investigation before or ghost hunt before, you'll find that you start an evening, it's very quiet, and then by the end, the activity starts getting there. Just when you're feeling tired yourself, it's because the energy is coming from you, and it's building up over the night.
Can I just say something as well, John? And I've never ever thought of it until you've just said. That's weird that you're saying that, because I feel less drained on the hunts. And that must be because the energy's been taken from this rather than us. Yeah. I've been top form, like, you know, like excited and, you know, really, really bubbly and everything else. And all the way through the investigation, I've been, you know, and everybody's been the same. We've noticed the actual investigation has been better, you know, not just the paranormal evidence, but just the way we've performed. So really, now you're saying that, it could be, you know.
So you definitely recommend one then?
Yeah, what, another in pink, please?
You want another one in pink? Absolutely. Wow. Absolutely. We are sponsors, so we'll be sending you a few more of those. Absolutely. So guys, that's how they set up. That's what they do before they start anything. And while they're getting their equipment out, half an hour beforehand, they put this on and they leave it on. But I'm going to show a little video. The very first video I'm going to show is what you do right at the start of your lives, Rachel. Yeah, so when you start to address the camera and everything like that. So I'm just going to get this one going. Because obviously you are live, so it does come with you obviously having to speak to the camera a lot. I'm going to go ahead now and share my screen. Right, I apologize, guys, in advance for the audio on these. These have been sent over by Will. And, oh, you don't want to, right. These have been sent over by Will. And this is the best quality he can get to. But what you're going to see here, guys, is the start of the investigation. So they're just about to go live on their video there. Just about to talk to you guys and let you know what's going on. And I will let the video roll. It's a 53-second video, this one. And then Rachel can tell you exactly what's happening during it as well.
Snap back. No, snap back. It's probably well, you know what I mean. Look and fly. What's flying? So, that's American, isn't it? Like looking, yes, mate. See, there was. Oh my God, I can do that. You need to teach me that. I can do. Yeah, Islander. Hi, Nick. Well, that's just come off. No, that's just come off. No. That's just come off the wall. Wow. Well, activity over there. That's just fell down and the REM-pod's going off. That was weird. Is that task? How many down? 309.
Right then, so let me go back onto the video. Right then, so obviously that was right at the start there. You've only just turned on your live and you're addressing people and just about to explain the whole thing. After watching that video, that probably reminds you of a couple of things there. So take away, what was your experience there?
Well, firstly, I have to say, you know, we all have a laugh. We always start our live just by having a bit of a joke, having a bit of a, you know, relaxing. You can see Gary there doing his thing. And then always address the viewers, whoever's behind the camera will do, you know, call out the names and stuff. But on that particular occasion, I was just about to say, because I always say, welcome to Reftford Ghost Hunters. I was just about to say that. And we noticed that the wallpaper just fell. And we were like, oh, okay. And then but at the same time, as you heard, the REM pod started to go off. Now, the REM pod does go off in some investigations, but it's quite rare. It is quite rare to hear the REM pod go off. In fact, we've probably had months without the REM pod going off at all. So when it does go off, you will see us getting so excited because it's not, you know, I think it takes quite a lot of energy for it to go off. But we did talk to the lady, and she did say that when she'd walked in the room, the wallpaper was down and it had never fallen down before, and she put it back up. Now we kind of semi-debunked the wallpaper because it could have just fell down with the atmosphere, with temperature change and stuff like that. But it just seemed very, very weird that it fell down as the REM pod went off. But if we even debunked that, you know, just the fact that the REM pod was going off so much, it was crazy.
So I've got a REM pod in my hand, which I'm going to hold up for everybody.
So have I.
Okay. So guys, here's the aerial. You cannot set this off very easy. Okay. Now I am here. Yeah, which, okay, if I show you a distance on the camera, okay, it's not actually that close to it.
No.
See. Now the team in the room there, as you saw, was very far away from this, but you saw them all scrambling to get everything away from it just in case. I quite like that bit. Everyone was going to go, oh my God, get everything away just in case.
Well, Gary went and put the temperature, he's got a little temperature thing, and I said to him, no, don't, because I hate it when I want viewers to see actual evidence. So I don't want it tainted, you know, where people say, well, it could be that, it could be that. Same with mobile phone with the EMF meters, you know, we try to have such a range where we know it can't be the mobile. For little things like that, I'm just so particular, and so, because I wouldn't enjoy the investigation if I thought, oh, well, it would just start going off. It would just start. I'd be like, I wouldn't be as excited as I get, and I wouldn't be ready for my next hunt. Do you get me?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I need that. I need that to spur me on, and at the moment.
So these, I mean, I know we make them, but these are very difficult to set off on a normal setting. Obviously, as you can see, I can hold them like this, and it's not going off. You physically have to be close to that aerial, and that's probably what it was doing on your investigation right here. It was about that, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I call it tittering because people laugh because I say the word tit. But
so a lot of energy to set those off. Now, that in mind.
Oh, go on.
Pardon?
We're just going to ask you a question.
Okay, carry on.
While I'm actually talking to you live, I need to ask. This is for the viewers.
Okay.
Sometimes the REM pod has gone off when we're outdoors, and we have people saying the wind. It's the wind. Now, I've done everything. I've tested the REM pod on my garden in gale force winds, and it ain't gone off. It doesn't go off with wind. It goes off with energy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a touch or an energy around the aerial. Absolutely. We've intentionally made them so hard to set off in comparison to the, say, competitors' versions of REM pods. That no, the wind would not set them off. I've even had a fly land on the aerial, and that's not set it off. Which I've got asked. I've got asked that in the past. I never knew until I went on an investigation. The fly actually landed right on top of one. I was like, oh, okay, right on the aerial, and it doesn't go off in a gale. No, so
right. There you go, guys, from the main man.
Absolutely. So I am going to share the screen again. That being said, this is minutes. I would say minutes after the last video that I've showed you. They haven't even turned the lights out at this point. Okay, they're just about to do it, so they do it in the middle of this video. And let me share the screen again.
Sorry for the noise. It must be Will's phone.
That's all right. And I am going to share this again. Will very proud there. Will is very proud of this video. Let's hide that.
Oh my God! Wow!
Both.
Spirit? Can you do that again? No. Spirit, can you go to that one at the very place and do that again, please? That was amazing. Do you know what? I said to you
That is a good activation, isn't it,
I
Rach?
feel is, I don't know. I feel like spiritually.
I'm going to go back to that point. You can actually see lights going off on this one.
I know.
That is just that you can see the green light is on that one. You can see it on the ceiling.
It's that strong.
It is that strong.
That's a grab.
Oh my God. Wow.
Absolutely. So you're both going off.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Wow.
absolutely, guys. So this is the team far away from the REM pods, and there being a clear activation there. The other one was a little titter, as you call it, a little titter. But that was a full-blown activation. Something grabbed that area off them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Most
so
definitely.
Another product that you would recommend, and not just because you're a sponsor.
100%. Yeah. I mean, on that video, I mean, please, I need an Oscar me for excitement. But to hear that going off so strong, I know that that's a grab. Let me do it. I'll actually do it. That's that.
That is that. That is what happened there. A full activation.
But because that's so loud, you can't hear the other one really on that. But the other one started as well. So, but that was still tittering. That one was bonkers. So that's why we were like, oh my God, what's going on here? Fantastic.
So how long after the point of you turning off the pump has this been kicking off then?
10 minutes.
So it's had enough time for it not to be influenced itself by the energy coming from the pump?
Yeah, about 10 minutes. Wow. Maybe 15 actually.
Wow. Absolutely.
About it.
Hope you're going to mention the new shadow box.
You just wait for that.
We're coming on to that. We are coming on to that. Absolutely. So guys, I thought I'd start with the REM pods. Okay. I'm saving best till last at this point. But the activation of the REM pod there, even I, who built the equipment, have gone investigations and not had that strong an activation as that second video there. So I am very jealous, and I think we all strive for that sort of activation on the REM pod as well. But I've got more videos.
Wonderful.
Absolutely. So, which one? Mm-hmm. First things first I'm going to do is there is going to be I think it's just the same place. And this is going to be, sorry about the audio there.
Can I just say as well, I don't know if you saw it, but we've not mentioned it. We was in a doctor's surgery, an old doctor's surgery. That's what that place was. And the ovulus was starting to come out with words relating. It said doctor.
Wow.
And medicine and I'm ill or something. Oh, the Alice box said I'm ill, but the ovulus started to come out with relevant words too. So all your equipment were kicking off. At one point, you were there.
Kelly Fordham, how jealous are you of the results they have had with the shadow box? I will tell you after you've seen the evidence that I'm going to be showing. Right, I do believe I have said all the words of please, please, please let this happen to me when I could get out and properly investigate as well. Right then. So I'm going to go to our next piece of equipment, and you use your SLS quite heavily on your investigations. And it's something you've had for a little while now, and obviously still works perfect.
Love it. Absolutely. We have got two, but we've only got one iPad. Right. Just saying.
Yeah, no worries. So what I'm going to show you this is the same place, guys. So this is after the pump's been activated, and then the REM pod's in one room. This is going across another room. This is leading up to what is two lots of activations, but we're going to do a very short bit on the SLS. Okay. What's the delivery on Oculus? You mean Ovulus and Parapump? Parapump immediately. The Ovulus there's a bit of a queue on them. So right then, let me share my screen again, and then get to this video here. Now that's Pete holding that. I'd imagine, yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. So Pete's not known for his over dramatics, guys. If you know him, he's a very fair guy. You know, he sits there and he just takes it all in. And although he does get excited, sometimes it has to be something big that happens we get too excited about.
Yeah.
So here's the video, guys. I'm going to actually turn the audio down on this one, because you're going to see. There we go, look. So I'm going to pause this there. What you've got there, guys, is an SLS. It's a figure mapping in, but there's an open space in front. If I take that back a little bit, you can see there's nothing there. Would you agree that, Rachel?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah. So going back right to the start of the conversation, obviously the start of the live here, I said about how you set things up, how you choose your team. Your team here are maximum discipline. You know, there's no one that stood there going, come next to me and stuff like that. It's literally, you've left the place blank and there's a figure mapping in the middle.
Yeah.
Under the kid. Thank you for coming back when I asked. How sad is a child? Praying. Praying? Are you asking for prayers?
Wow. So that is the wow. What can you say about that as an activation?
I know. Well, I sensed a child. We know there's a child there, and then obviously you can see that it's a small figure, because quite often we'll get a full size adult figure. It was amazing, absolutely amazing, and it actually came back. It came, went, and then I asked, said, "Can you please come back?" And as soon as I said that, back straight on screen.
Excellent. Just needed to take a swig of drink there. My voice. I suffer from terrible hay fever, and I forgot to take my tablet all day today.
Bless you. I know. I've started with hay fever. It's horrible.
Absolutely. So I need to grab myself a quick drink. So obviously you remember that location a lot from what you got.
Yeah.
And we're going to go on to something now which I've always said, and my opinion is, it's not just the one device going off which is evidential. It's the way, obviously, it's approached. It's much better. And if you can get two devices going off at the same time, wow, it's what we strive for. Yeah, it's what we strive for. And I'm going to show you, everybody at home as well, something which impressed me a lot, to say the very, very least. Now, obviously, let me just get back to the video. There we go. This obviously includes the SLS, which is why we put the SLS in this section. But it also has our shadow tracker in it. And this is the beginning of some very, very amazing activity.
Love it.
And this is quite new to our store, guys. This has been designed by ourselves. We've taken the concept that has been there in huge Star Wars, and we brought it down compact, and we've made it better, and we've made the activations a lot harder on them. And it's very much compact. And Rachel only received hers on Sunday, just gone, or Saturday night, just gone, when we were doing a joint venture together.
Yep.
So I'm going to show this video, and then we can talk about it. I think the videos I'm going to show just blow me away with it. Obviously, just wow. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. You can tell my nervousness here, guys. You can tell my nervousness about how good these are. So here you've got the same room. They've had the SLS activation. On that note as well, can you confirm there was nothing that's happened in between the two videos? The same people stood in the same position. The only thing you've done is put the shadow tracker down, and one of your teammates have sat down on the floor a little ways from the shadow tracker.
Yeah, as you if you go onto the live of that night, you just see it roll anyway. You'll see what happened, and we put a few pieces of equipment out, but the shadow tracker was one of them.
Absolutely.
And that was because a viewer. That was because a viewer asked for it, actually.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, the viewer doesn't know how much they've really astounded us both on this end. One lucky viewer there. Now, once again, apologies for the audio for all of these videos. These were downloaded from the live by Will, and obviously sent raw to myself. So we've done what we can.
Will said his coach and everything is there now. No, to go to do the shadow box, you have to be near it. Okay. Why don't you like whoever look at that one? That was nice. That was lovely, pretty. Yeah. It's awesome. You do it again.
Wow.
Do it again. Yeah. How beautiful is that? It's like Christmas. You remember Christmas? Did you not get presents at Christmas?
So, I don't know if you missed right at the start there. This figure mapped in on the camera just before all the activations happen. So the figure mapped in, then that's the shadow tracker activating. Now, what's weird about that one is they picked two different corners, haven't they?
Yeah.
Now, you try doing that with your hands with it. It just doesn't work. The nearest team member is this one here. What's the name of this guy here?
That's Gary.
Gary, okay. So he's not close enough to that. He is not close enough to activate it.
No.
Let me go back to our video there. Now that alone, wow. Okay.
Well, can I just say there was actually the shadow box was going off a lot more, but the part that you've got. Oh, have you got more?
I've got more.
Have you got the bit where the Alice box said "get out"?
I have got that. I wasn't going to show that bit because there wasn't obviously much activation on it. I was going to ask it in a minute about why you think it, obviously how it stopped and stuff. But
Okay.
guys,
I'll let
this is the shadow. Now, what settings do you usually put yours onto?
I like this one. I love this one because I feel it gives it a bit of time to see it. Do you get me?
The fade out, is it?
It's like a twinkle, isn't it?
Oh yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
guys, obviously the reason why me and Rachel's got ours in our hand, you can see, yeah, I'm touching the sides. You can't activate it from the sides. Okay? You can't activate it by doing this. So the team member, that is Rachel's team member there, has not activated that by being, I think it was within a meter, well, not within a meter, he's over a meter away.
Yeah, he was coming forward to do some sequence for the spirit to copy, and then he was coming back, and they were copying. It was amazing.
Absolutely. So for a hand to go there, a human hand to go there, you have to be that far away from it. And obviously something has touched this one.
I'll show you my setting because obviously I've done my sensitivity. So
yeah.
ours. Okay.
There we go.
There you go. But so, if you hear nothing, if you hear, it has to be on the top.
Has to be on top. So looking at that video again, then if I go back to that video, right, and it's activating.
Yeah.
There's nothing on top of that.
No, not at all.
There's nothing on top of that. Your team member is far, far away from it. Yeah?
Yeah.
You'd agree?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm obviously putting my brass neck out there and saying that is, I didn't even share the video while I was talking through it again. I'm going to say that's evidence, absolutely. Congrats on that, Rach, on that one.
Well, Gary, I'm just reading what Gary's put. I'm the biggest skeptic in the group and I can't explain it. And honestly, Gary is, he debunks a lot. We've had some
Absolutely.
major things in the past where I've been so excited, and then Gary's took me to one side and said, actually, we need to look at this again. I think it's so and so. And I've been like, Gary, all right, okay. But we do like a good debunk as well. It levels
Yeah.
things out.
And I want anybody who's viewing this tonight, guys, is if you see in the video there that you think there might be a reason why it's being activated, let us know. Honestly, let us
Yeah.
know. And Rachel and I are both open to any suggestions, and we're more than happy to put that to a test as well. And that's it, because obviously we are investigators rather than just ghost hunters. I know it's ghost hunters in your name and ghost hunters in the name of some of the stuff that we do.
We're probably more paranologists, aren't we, at the end of the day?
Yeah, absolutely. Dow, yes, our next working day is Tuesday. I saw a comment above saying you had an order in your basket. Remember, you can do Klarna now, which is buy now, pay later. And obviously, you don't then have to wait till payday. So I've got more videos. Now, this one is the same location. Okay, we're going to go on to a new location in a minute. And this is further on. And once again, the lovely Pete is holding the SLS still. But this is after the other video. So the activity's only just started with Shadow Tracker at this point.
Right.
Which you call a shadow box.
I'm sorry.
Call a shadow box.
I've stopped.
I'm happy with that. No, I'm happy with that. I just need to put it into our search bar bit of the website. That's fine. Call it a shadow box. Call it whatever you want.
Listen, I'm from Yorkshire. Come on.
Oh yeah, I know. Right. So let's share away. Once again, apologies for the audio, guys, but this here, I've got to say, wow. All the way through.
Did they used to play the piano on Christmas Day? We got it on the box. I've got to touch the balls, Mum. Do you want to touch the ball in front? Make it flash. Look at this. You like that, don't you? Can you do it really close to it? Really close and make all the lights come on. Come on. Bit more. Bit more. Oh, yeah, try it. Oh, Phil. Yeah. George phone. Hello, Carolyn. Come on, sweetheart. You like those lights?
Let's see that. Yeah, that's twice about that.
Wow. Just wow.
Come on, Helen. Oh, thank you. Just put a little ball beside you.
Oh, can we just press pause on that one? Just absolutely wow. What do you think of watching that back, Rachel?
Mind blowing, to be fair. Knowing how it works, knowing what you have to do to make it work. And if also I did notice that, I don't know if you noticed how I changed from my voice and asked Philomena to talk, because we've noticed that Philomena, when she and Danielle, when they both talk to child spirits, for some reason they're like Philomena and Danielle. I don't know why. I think it might be Philomena's voice, and Danielle is a young mummy. She's got young kids, so it could be that. I don't know.
Wow.
And we seem to get that bit of activity there. So, that's just when you say, how do you do your investigation? It's good to use your team members for different parts of your investigation, but as it goes along, So I think that helped too as well. Brilliant.
So what do the viewers think? I've got how many videos have I got for you guys? I have one more video left after this to show you, and it's a different location. So guys, what do you think so far of what you've seen? I mean, I'm seeing some amazing comments already. This is amazing evidence. Oh, Kelly Fordham. I think after the other night, the shadow box is fast becoming my favourite bit of equipment. Wow.
Tell me about it.
Amazing evidence. Shadow box is amazing. This was amazing. Can't wait to see more fantastic interaction with the shadow tracker and investigations. It's an amazing piece of equipment. Thank you. This was amazing, and goosebumps. And Gary playing with little one. Aww.
Yeah, it was great.
By Will while he was cleaning the flat.
By Will while he was cleaning the flat. Don't know what that was.
Don't know. Oh, this was amazing. Hi from Alan. I got emotional when watching this. Yeah, you really do. You really do interact with
a lot of viewers saying they were in tears.
Yeah, it really is. They love playing with the shadow box. Spirit of a child, absolutely. Great piece of equipment. Hi guys, a little late on apologies. No worries, Infinity. Don't worry. I have saved the very best to last. Big skeptic of the group, said. And I'm going to have to get you to explain exactly where you are with this, because I believe you're in a kitchen as well. So, great evidence. Let's keep going. I could listen. Whoa! I need to put that on the screen. I could listen to Philomena's accent all day. Is she Irish or Scottish?
Oh, she's Irish. She is.
You have to be sure to be sure.
She's a beautiful soul.
Absolutely. Recording the video sounds bad. Still, apparently was cleaning his flat. It's like, oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
He's smart, yeah, he's good.
Love the shadow box. Absolutely. Right, guys, I've got one more video.
Took off, hasn't
it? So, guys, if you do want to purchase one of these or any of the equipment you see today, it's obviously going onto our website at www.paranormalelectronics.co.uk. At the moment, we still have our 10% off sale running till Monday midnight, which you can grab 10% off of all our equipment there. And if you see any equipment that Rachel's got, you can just jump on our site and do that. And if you think that you've seen enough already of the activations to know that it was not human touching, it was paranormal, and that you want to have the same, then guys, once again, jump onto our website and grab that for yourselves. Now, the video that started off my week.
I think this is the one I woke you up with, isn't it?
Yeah, but I want to show a picture, guys, that I sent Rachel. And I said, oh my God, this is where I've just screenshotted it at. And we talk about the two things activating. Just want to show you this, guys, because I picked the best screenshot ever. All right? This was a screenshot I sent her. Like, wow. How many times can you pick the figure actually on top of the device?
True.
Absolutely. That was me. That was me bragging that I've got something right.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Can I just say, John, as well, how wonderful it is for me to use your equipment and to see you get so excited because you're in that office every day, near enough, just knocking these out, making them, and it's rewarding for you.
It really. I came in on Tuesday and I showed the team the stuff you had on Monday night. Was it Monday night that you were out?
Yeah.
So where was you Monday night then, Rachel? Was you allowed to say a location or is it a secret location?
Do you mean what you've just shown? Was that Monday? Oh,
no,
the one before. I can't say where, but because we've actually named it the Butterfly House because it's a little gem that we found in the middle of a wood, a lovely little cottage, and it's been trashed, but we just don't want it to be trashed any further. And I know people who are watching, I'm not saying they're going to trash it, but this is going to be on the internet. We just don't want people to pick it up. So it was in Leicestershire. So I'll just say that that's a big place. And me and Will went to go and check it out probably about 5 weeks ago. And because we go and check it out to make sure that there's spirit there. And obviously, I'm an empath, so I'll pick up on spirit. But on this occasion, when I went with Will, he actually was having his arm touched. And that was just going to check it out. And then I sensed, this old guy, this old lady and everything else. so we couldn't wait to go back. And it's the most beautiful little place, absolutely beautiful. And we didn't get disturbed. It was lovely. It's in the middle of nowhere. So we was really excited about it, but I did not expect what we got.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm leaving everyone in suspense.
as well, sorry, I know I'm not gobbing on, but on the way in the car, I said to Will, you know what, we're going to get activity in the kitchen. And he said, how do you know? I said, I don't know, I'm just sensing it. So I kind of waited until everything built up a little bit, and then we went for it. So over to you.
So just before we go on to video, Marie, we develop our own products and we make them more efficient, and we increase the reliability on some things and increase the scientific side of them, and obviously make them more compact to make them a better product, which is what we do. We have our own inventions that we've done, and we have more inventions coming up, which no one's not done any before, and we're just perfecting that at the moment. Right. Here it goes. This is what has started my week out, and I've gone, wow, Rachel. Now, the audio on this is a lot better, guys, because it was me that... no, the audio's not better on this because I've done it. And I've basically recorded their live on my phone because I was just astounded by this. Now, this is a bit of a longer video. This entire video is 2 minutes long. Okay, so you can enjoy this, guys. This is something that we can savor. I'm going to sit back with this one, and I'm going to relax as well. I just wish I had a beer in my hand while I could watch it. And feel free to comment away during it. Obviously, I'm sharing my screen, so I can't really flick back to the video and watch that. I'm sure Rachel's doing that, and I'm sure everyone else is on there. And I'm sure if you want any questions answered, I can answer them afterwards. But we'll hear some commentary from Rachel during this as well, if we can.
Yeah,
all right.
Lovely.
Right then, let's put this full screen. Enjoy, guys.
Are you on about your kitchen?
Richard, people are saying they heard someone saying hi. It's gone, Shadowbox. Did you get that, guys? It's on the. You see the Shadowbox phone?
Sweetheart, so much. See right now. Did you get that?
Nobody has seen. Yes, thumbs up. Yeah, I can see it right in the camera.
Can you do that for me again, my darling?
There we go, on demand. Brilliant.
I'm so cold right now. Sweetheart, yeah. Oh, darling, thank you so much for doing that. Do you think you could just do it a little bit more? Like put your hands right across it. Let more lights come up for us. Look how excited we get over some lights. Please. Humour us.
Everybody's seeing it, right? There it goes again. Yes.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Thank you, you did.
Your emotion there, Rachel.
I know.
Oh,
sweetheart. Could have cried.
Oh my God. I believe, yeah, you turn out the torches as well.
Yeah, get the effect.
There we go.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Can you do it again for me? Thank you.
Guys, you literally have to.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Madeline, you like it now, don't you? Yes. Can you do a big one?
Wow.
That was a big one.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Whoa. Even unfocused the camera there for a second as well. Sorry, you messaging me?
This is amazing evidence, guys, isn't it?
And there we go.
Brilliant.
Wow, guys.
Absolutely
what do you
brilliant.
think of that?
Amazing.
Wow.
I think everybody's stumped.
That, I mean, Rachel messaged me at 3 a.m. in the morning and said, "Did you watch the live? Please tell me you watched the live. If you didn't watch the live, you've missed it." So I've had to watch that back, and I've got to say I woke Emma up as well. I'm like shaking her, Emma, look at this, the shadow dragon's going off. Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
crazy. And it was doing it on request as well, you know, and even like when I said, can you put your hand right across it now? And then, you know, quite a few lights came up. Whatever spirit was in there, well, we knew it was this lovely lady. She was ace. She was absolutely brilliant. It was great. I think it's probably one of my favourite parts of investigating in the 2 years that I've set Retford Ghost Hunters up.
Wow, that is huge. That is just amazing to be part of.
Well, thank you.
And it's all down to your viewers. It is all down to everybody that follows you day by day, investigation by investigation, because you guys are out nearly every night.
Well, we try to get out 2 or 3 nights a week, really. But we do a lot for patrons and supporters as well in between that. So, like tomorrow, we're out all day tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy one tomorrow. So get ready, patrons and supporters, because we annoy them. No, we don't. Yeah. So it was just fantastic, John. It really was, and every time anything goes off, what you give us, you know, the SLS blows me away all the time. And there's times, can I just say as well, Pete is an absolute expert now on the SLS, right? He's the SLS man. He does the SLS and the rods. That's Pete's job. And sometimes Pete will not say when he's got a figure. And I look at him, but I know sometimes I'll think there's a figure on that. But if Pete isn't saying, it's because he knows it's mapping out something else. You know, sometimes, you know, there might be like a chair or something like that, and but it won't come out like a figure. It'll come out distorted or something, but there'll be something on there. And I know that some teams would jump on that. But we do not say until we get an actual where you can see arms, legs, torso, everything else. You know, do you know where I'm coming from? And every single time we get evidence, it just blows us away. And if you don't watch us, guys, you know, get on and watch us, because you get lots of entertainment. You get a good laugh as well, light-hearted, and to see all this fantastic equipment and more to come. And I'm so excited about what's coming.
Yeah, we're going to have to zip on exactly what it is. But yeah, it's I've seen some of the sensors for it, and they're like 1.2 millimeters squared. I mean, it's crazy trying to solder that. Oh,
I mean, you've talked about your Paratune. You've already done a live about your Paratune. So excited to receive that, honestly.
Yeah, Paratune version 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Paratunes are square. The other ones. Sorry, I was on about the Para Voice in my head then. So yeah, the Paratunes, they're all made up, ready. You'll be getting one of those as well. I don't have the video for where that was activating on our little adventure the other day. I will grab that another time. Because you haven't got it, this was all about yourself. This video is all about yourself.
Bless you.
And also, we've got our new Shadow Voice coming out soon, which is our new one of our new spirit boxes, one of many coming out, which is great. So, I'm trying to look at the comments to see if not anybody can actually explain the activation there in that kitchen, and nobody can. I mean, you're the queen of debunking. You know, you literally, no, that's that. You know what I mean? No, let's rule that out. But I mean, there's nothing that can explain that. So we have to put that down to on the very, very unexplainable category of paranormal.
Definitely.
And people always wonder what the term of paranormal is. It's not just ghosts, guys. Paranormal is anything that's out of the ordinary. It's
Unexplained.
paranormal. Absolutely unexplained.
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So, has anyone got any questions for the lovely Rachel directly? I know on her live videos you don't get a chance to ask her too many questions because they're obviously running away and they're doing their investigations. So here's your opportunity, guys. And Rachel did not know I was going to do this.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm just reading what Emma's put in. We have a pink shadow tracker and a pink REM pod and a pink static pod. I've got my static.
Oh god, here we go.
I've got my static pod. You have to rub it in your hair because it's static.
So absolutely, guys, we have a pink shadow tracker. We have a pink
Oh
REM pod,
my god, that's stunning.
and this is Rachel's fault. So this is an absolute amazing thing. What she's done here? She contacted us and said, "Hey John, we need a buzzer on this." So we have a pink static pod with a new buzzer setting on there.
Yeah, I've got mine here.
So you've got the adaptive one. That's our little prototype. It's now all
Yeah.
included in the case.
Ah,
No buzzer
right.
stuck on top now. It's
Oh,
now
that's
a brand new board inside where you can switch the buzzer on and off on here as well. So you can have it just a light or buzzer on off as well, which we'll be swapping out for you and stuff like that. And
Brilliant.
all these guys can be purchased on our store.
And can I just say, I have the pink coffin.
You do. Oh, I remember that. On Saturday,
Love
you were
it.
like, pink one. I'm having that.
Love it. Favorite colour.
Absolutely. And I remember rightly, do you have your pink lights and stuff at the moment?
Do I have what?
We got pink para lights, we got pink para tunes, pink para pumps. God, everything can be pink. You can have pink obelisks as well if you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring
Absolutely. So guys, show your support.
We love it.
And show the sponsors the support that you support Retford by selecting RGH, Reftford Ghost Hunters Pink, when you purchase your items. If you want to do that, that is. Obviously, you can still purchase anyway. The normal black ones, which is what we make mostly everything out of. These are $89.99, guys. $89.99 with 10% off at the moment. And these will be $92.49. We have an extra £2.50, and each one we sell, the £2.50 actually goes to Retford Ghost Hunters. All right. So
What's
for every single.
Oh, it's the. I thought my REM pod were going off. It's David in the fridge. David.
So yeah, for each one of the sponsor ones that you buy, guys, the extra £2.50 that we put on the price goes to the sponsor themselves. We don't make any more than what we would on a normal one. It goes direct to the sponsor, so you can support them that way as well.
Brilliant. Thank you.
So, let's see. Any questions? No, there's been no questions, I think.
Just looking, Alan Turner's put, when you kicked the men out of the room, you got more activity, didn't you? Sometimes I have to get rid of men. Yeah, sometimes, or sometimes it's the other way around. So it's spirit responds sometimes to, like if you're talking to, we were in one of the cottages once, and we were talking to a woman who we clearly had gone through domestic abuse. So the men went, got hardly any activity, just a bit. The women went, we got tons, absolutely tons. Where does Rachel get the pork pies from? Well, it's Philomena that brings the pork pies and everything else. Yeah, Bill's favourite.
Boys will be getting jealous. They might want blue.
They can still have RGH on it.
If it's blue, guys, blue is True North Paranormal.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, you can't, can you know? Because that's the thing. Yeah.
So blue is True North Paranormal, and red is the haunted side. They got to select their own colours, guys, and immediately Rachel went pink, and I was like, okay, I have to make pink. Absolutely.
Pink.
Yeah.
Question for Rachel: do you think sponsors should start selling brolly hats?
brolly hats.
Well, Karina bought us all some brolly hats the other week. You know, the hats with an umbrella on top. So we wore them on our live the other day. No, we didn't say anything. Infinity Paranormal want purple ones.
Well, we only made the specific colours for the sponsors to sponsor, but if you want purple ones, give us a message when you order your black one. Put in a little colour request, and we'll see what we can do it.
Come on, pink's nearly purple.
Pink all the way, guys. Pink all the way.
Yay.
Blue is True North. Red is Haunted Side. Absolutely. Saw them. Love to be a VIP when it's safe.
Love you to be. We've got some VIPs already paid, already booked in. They will be able to come with us soon, actually. So I think we've got four booked.
I believe we're still sorting out the date for the competition winner one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're just trying to find a safe date for that person to come across. So it's more waiting until lockdown for us. It's just absolutely in the bag as over, and then we can do that. Loved the brolly hats. I'm not sure they're going to catch on our store, guys, unfortunately. we do hats with lights on the front.
Yeah, they're good.
Just on our store, absolutely.
The thing is, we wore them, John, but we never talked about them. We just wore them, never spoke about it. It was so funny.
What is the hunt that pulled your heartstrings the absolute most?
The one in the cottage the other day, 100%. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Can I be a VIP? Anyone could be a VIP.
Well, Kai knows to message the page, and we'll set up a payment and sort it out. He knows he can message us anyway. He knows how to message the page.
Absolutely. Can we have some dates for when we can book VIPs? So what dates have you got booked in for your events?
Well, at this moment in time, we haven't got any dates yet, but we've got some. Next week, we're going to sit and we're going to sort some dates out. It's just been all the COVID thing, hasn't it? But yeah, it's coming. It's coming within the next couple of months. All the VIPs will have gone out.
What new equipment are we going to see, John?
Oh,
surprised.
I'll shut up.
Obviously, I've said about the Power Voice. I can't really hide that because that's going to be out this week. Coming up, we're going to hit the ground running with that one. And the SLS-V3, I've already been very vocal about. The only reason why that hasn't had a prototype shown to you guys is because the 3D printers was very much not in my favour the last week or so. So, yeah, you can have them all dialed in perfectly for weeks and weeks and weeks on end, and you walk in one day and not one successful print on 12 printers. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Power Voice sounds fabulous. Yeah, the Power Voice will have the reverb option on, so you can actually put the reverb on that. And yeah, it's obviously going to be the scanning radio, so it's great. The one the old couple were reunited pulled my heartstrings. Ah.
Pulled my single heartstring. He's just getting that in there.
Oh, my single heartstrings. Is there a place you would never want to go back to? Oh,
no.
Not one of those places.
Well, the church where I got attacked, I always said I'd never go back, but you know what?
Wow. I think it's very hard for an investigator not to go back to something, especially if it's affected them. But there are locations which I have personally felt so unsafe in them that I think that if I went back there, I know I'd be attacked again. So I think I either wouldn't go back, or it would take a lot for me to go back, and I'd have to go back with the right people.
I think it's because that spirit offended me so much. Because I said to the team, I'm just about to do an EVP session, so can everybody be quiet, as I say. And when we played it back, the spirit clearly, very, very loud, but we didn't hear it at the time, says, "You be quiet." and it's as clear as day. It's horrible. And I was like fuming. I thought, how dare you? So I went back to confront it, and I ended up basically having like a panic attack. It was almost like a panic attack. It was awful. I'd got heart was pounding. It was awful.
Wow.
But yeah, back.
John, what's your next device? As said, Spirit Voice, the Power Voice is going to come out this week, and the SLS V3 will be coming out very soon. So I've got more supplies for the SLS V3 because of the tablets. It's not. I better stop there. So yeah, the V3 will be out very soon. As soon as we've got the 3D print, it's going to be going on absolutely fully built again. I'll strip it down a little bit, make sure it's absolutely perfect. What place do you most want to investigate, Rach, that you haven't been able to access yet?
Gosh, there's a few places, but I've always wanted to go to an asylum with some of the things still left in. That's one of my biggest. Gloucester Prison. I would love to have gone there with you that night. I'm sure we'll go. There's a few castles and stuff like that I'd like to go to. Alcatraz. That's a biggie. There's a few.
Yeah, one's definitely happening, Rachel, as you know. Alcatraz Prison. It's just getting the visas and stuff together, and this lockdown.
So scared about going. So scared about going, but so thrilled as well.
Buzzing, absolutely buzzing to go on that one. Absolutely. Sorry for joining late. I want to say I love the new light one. Can't remember its name. It's called the Shadow Tracker, guys. Absolutely. Or the Shadow Box. We could just you would call it whichever. Absolutely. Rach, what's your bestest ever place you've been to?
Well, guys, I say it all the time, but it's still the old people's home. And that's the only time that we actually had to go live. The signal dropped and it just wasn't working. And the signal was fine outside when we went to go and view it. But when we actually got in there, it just kept dropping. So we had that much activity. I said, we're going to have to film. And I did 20 minutes. So I did 5 episodes, basically. 20 minutes and just kept uploading, running outside, uploading, running back in, finishing the investigation, uploading again because all the viewers were wanting to watch it. But that was the most amazing place. That's when we were having the little blue coins thrown at us in the room live. It was nuts, absolutely nuts. Absolutely. And then it said,
Carry on.
Then I said, if you throw one more coin, we'll go. And it come up with plastic, which they were plastic coins. Then it said deal. So it threw the coin, and then it said now leave. And that was amazing. All live, not live actually, but all recorded, all there. It was crazy.
Wow.
Scared me to death.
I like that. You've said throw another coin, that's it, and it's actually said I'm going to throw the plastic one. Here it is. Now go.
Yeah.
Perfect. I like that. Karina Towers, Hemsley. What's the prettiest place you've ever been?
She's saying for her it was Ian. Yeah, probably though. It probably was. Ian's an amazing place. I mean, it's in the Dales, isn't it? That's where the plague started. So when we had the lockdown start, but we could go out when we had that break, we ended up going to Ian because it was very relevant with the quarantine and stuff like that. But we did a day and we did a history tour of Ian. And then we did an investigation up at the Riley graves, which was absolutely mind-blowing. We got all sorts. It even said rats on the word bank. Rats and quarantine came out on the word bank.
Wow.
So, I know. So that was a good one. But yeah, it was very pretty.
Lisa has said, Rachel, have you thought about buying an old ambulance as a minibus? And you have John's kit John kit it out for you, as I'm sure you will have some haunted ones.
That's funny. It'd be like the original Ghostbusters, wouldn't it? That's what
Do
they
you
had
know
an
there is I know there's an auction place by us which you can buy the old St John's ambulance, or the community ambulances, and they're like massive things, and you can get them for next. I'll go through some prices with you after the video of what you can actually get them for, and they're like really well maintained because they're part of the NHS.
Sorry, tickle. That sounds
So,
cool.
seeing as we're on minibuses, are we allowed to talk about it?
No.
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 No
Sorry.
worries. Is it just for the patrons, is it? Sorry. Right. Can we have a watch party on that one? Which
Yeah.
one? Yeah, okay.
I did it the other week. Oh, I've got a frog. I did it the other week, but I'll do it again.
Right. You've been up to a Have you been up to a statue yet at Traversal?
No.
Where's Traversal?
Don't know.
No. Right. Are the Bear Rest? Yeah. What this was lovely place. Is there any you would like to make that's not available anywhere? I am already making that equipment. I am already making the equipment ready to put on sale. And trust me, guys, it is just one of those ones where it will blow your mind away.
Wow.
Absolutely. And Rachel knows what it is. And it's probably just going to, well, nothing's going to come close to it for many, 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 many years in the paranormal field. Right.
I'm just going to get drunk.
Yeah, you grab yourself a drink. Frog in a throat. Guys, while Rachel's gone out the room, right, I've got a photo to show you of some evidence that was caught last night. Okay, so as you guys know, I do a bit of urban exploring as well as the Gary. I will show her that one. Don't worry. I do a bit of urban exploring as well as paranormal investigating. The reason why I go urban exploring is the types of places that urban exploring goes into are normally very haunted as well because they've been abandoned. They are old care homes or hospitals and asylums, things like that. So I do that. And what happened last night, guys? I will share my screen. I will share this. Now this is just about an hour from me last night, and it was a lovely guy that we go away with who snapped this one. And as we were leaving the building, now remember, urban explorers, you very rarely meet others. You're in, you're out. That's it. This we can guarantee there was no one else in the building. But when we were in the building last night, guys, it was an extreme feeling when we were in there. And Emma will back me up on this one. She decided to come along last night. We literally just went, we've got to get out of here. We've got to get out of here. There was some stones being thrown and stuff like that, and there was no one else in the building. Only one entrance in, one entrance out of this place. And we were stood next to it when I snapped when this picture was snapped. So let me share my screen, and you can tell me. Remember, there is nobody in this building. There is nobody in this building, but can you see the light on? There's no power to this building.
Oh my
God! You see the light on, and it's like somebody's in the building. You see that there, like a little figure. Now there was no one in there. We can guarantee there was no one in there. There's, like I said, only one entrance, and it is down to the right-hand side, or we can see it actually from here, but you don't know. That there is a crazy picture that was taken last night that we've not shared before. We'll share it yourselves. We look back and we're like, oh my God, there's light coming from that window. We took 4 pictures in a row, and only this one had it on.
Wow.
How'd you like it, guys?
I love it. I didn't know about that.
I know. I was going to send that across to you after this, Rachel, so you can analyse it and
Brilliant.
say and stuff, and we can big it up and everything like that.
Wow.
Do, 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 do. Right, there's a question here for you specifically, Rachel.
Okay.
And I will let you answer it or not answer it.
Yeah.
Who is your favourite team member?
Oh, that's Gary.
Is that because he's put it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it were Pete, I'd say Pete. No, seriously, guys. Don't have any favourites. They're all extremely special to me. Everybody from mods down to just everybody, viewers as well. You know. But no, as for my team, we're so close. We really are very close, and I think that shows anyway, doesn't it? But no, I love them all. But yeah, Gary's very special.
Absolutely. Is the Gero one available to watch? As I am a supporter.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a watch party maybe later.
Excellent. Excellent.
Aren't they?
Buy a hearse. No. Sorry. You are brilliant at making paranormal equipment. Thank you. Thank you. It's nice to hear. It is nice to hear it every now and again. Will Rachel and the team be doing investigations in Donny?
Yeah, we do go to Doncaster Way. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you've got any places, John, Joe Smith, get me inboxed.
There we go. Did you tell everyone what happened in the workshop last Saturday night? I think we've kept very quiet at the moment, haven't we, about last Saturday?
We have really.
No, this workshop. Oh, yes. Very much freaked out. Oh, hell. Yeah.
Have you got that right?
I have, and I've just realised it's a Saturday night about this time. It's just clicked. Thank you, Robbie. I'm now going to be running out of the building as fast as possible. Absolutely. So yeah, we was away doing our adventure, and activity was kicking off here. I've got motion activated cameras here that record a snippet of what it finds, so I can see whether or not it's worth watching the camera. And what we found on it was just amazing of what it was doing. So much so that the police had to come to the unit to make sure no one had broken in.
That's big.
Yeah, that was big. You would like that place. So yeah, absolutely, Rachel. I know soon we've got plans for you to come down to the area. We're now adding a second one to your plans.
Love it.
All right, so you'll be doing that as well, because just one of those. The team is stronger than ever, such a family, including mods. It is a pleasure to share their journeys, both investigations-wise and personally.
Rosemary has been with us from the start. She was a VIP. She's amazing. She really is. She's so good to us as well. She's always sending us little things, and she's great.
Alan says, we love you too, Rachel.
Oh, bless him.
Our lovely team. Rachel, love us all.
I do. Hi, Beverly.
Absolutely. Randy says, what's the best ghost hunting tool? I would say multiple bits of equipment, really. There's not just one, there's many. But the best tool you've got is yourself. You know when the feelings are there, the equipment's there to confirm what you're feeling and what you're experiencing. Yeah. So go on, pop onto the site. There's a Built by Us bundle, which is absolutely amazing, actually. That will be good for you to look at. Love Gary. He started as a VIP, has become fantastic. Has become fantastic history, white noise, etc. So much respect, though, for the team, thus team.
100%.
Yeah, and all the mods, absolutely. Brilliant team, so down to earth. All team members are inspirational, one big family. Thank you, Rach. Love you guys. I really like the SLS. I think it's a breakthrough, in my opinion. The SLS was a big one, guys, in the paranormal field. To actually be able to map in a potential figure is just, wow. Yeah, absolutely.
I can't
feel-
believe I can't believe I've got one because I used to watch Ghost Adventures for years. I still do, and I used to say all the time, "Oh, they're going that stick thing out! They're going that stick thing out!" I used to get so excited, and now I'm getting my own ghosties with my own stick man thing. You know what I mean? It's ace.
Do you have a separate fund for bees boots? Okay.
I love it.
I don't know. We're not. I'll be without the team. Fantastic.
Oh, bless you, Steph.
Rachel and her team are brilliant at what they do. This is just literally amazing comments about yourself here.
I know it's best take his ears, eyes, and feeling. Yeah, agree, Robbie.
Absolutely. Do you? Yeah. Oh, we just said that. Oh, Bev's boots.
Boots. That's funny. Bev's one of my mods, and she's got big boots.
Maybe you could buy ones with bees on it now.
She kicks ass.
That'd be brilliant. Bev, you're having boots with bees on.
Boots with bees, ghost bees.
Absolutely. It's a different feeling when you're there to when you're at home watching. It really is a different feeling when you're there.
Oh, Rita's been on a couple of our investigations as a VIP. She came to East Drive. She's the funniest lady I've ever met in my life. She's fantastic. She's great and sticks with us as well.
I love this one. I love watching RGH, a great team. What's this? Actually, this one. Everything about RGH are brilliant. No drama. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I couldn't be doing. Can't cope with drama.
No, you've had every reason to have a bucket load of drama, and you've just gone, nope. Love it. Does Rachel love the fact that the team and mods are all batty as Mad Hatters?
I wouldn't have it any other way. You understand me?
Right. Is there any devices you're working on that you're getting excited about? Hell yeah. Yeah. But and the reason why I don't really say too much until I've got the concept there and a product just about to come out is because you have a lot of competitors that will try and steal your idea. And I think, get yours out first. John, I'd like boots with Paratracker on, please.
That's ace.
Wow, that's
You got your REM pod on? Thought I just did.
no. Bev, that gives me an idea actually. But let's that gives me an idea. Let me see what I come up with this week. It may not be that Paratracker in them, but it might be something that activates. Rachel is the best hunter I've ever had the pleasure to work with. Her ability is far superior to mine.
Robbie, don't say that. We're both as good, and you have different levels and different skills, don't you? And should I say gifts? And it was great to work with you as well. More to come.
Absolutely. But Rob, we're both on this video here, and you've just said I'm second best.
Sorry, you're good at making stuff. Come on.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that. You believe in aliens? I believe. Well, the term aliens is very broad, and actually, aliens is something that's not indigenous to the place that they're at. So I believe there are aliens around the world. But as for my belief that little green men walk amongst us,
Robbie's just said someone's in your printing room, and there is.
No. Like this is not about that. Right?
I heard your REM pod go off, but you're saying it's not on. Mine's not on. I've heard it go off.
Anyway, we'll scoot over that.
Some of it. Yeah, Adam heard it as well. Sorry.
Are the printers working? Yes, the printers are on. So you probably hear the printer moving. Yeah. Go with that one. Debunk. What's this? I'd love to see you guys do live streams at night at creepy hotels. Leave REM pods and cameras on all night, etc.
We do a lot. We do a lot.
Yeah.
Locked up.
So watch our Reftford Ghost Hunters. They do that exact thing, guys. They will lock them off and they will walk away and they'll leave them most of the night. So if you want to see that, follow them more. I know they've got something else coming up as well, which they can't talk about too much. But that's something to get excited about as well. John, I bet you're so proud when you see your equipment do so well, like an amazing. Absolutely. It makes it worth it. It is very hard when, like a pandemic time like this, and the supplies are just so thin on the ground for some of the big items that we've got on, and yeah, you get so much stick. So it is very, very nice to be able to see the equipment that we can get out.
It's
doing
good.
amazing.
We're out investigating. We're not just sat around. We don't just go out once a month or out like that. We're using your stuff. It's getting used.
Yeah. I love it when the team make each other jump, especially at the big factory when they met the other team. They nearly themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Here we go again.
Wow.
I love the relationship Paranormal Electronics have with RGH. I think you complement each other perfectly. You know what? It's great. I mean, we get on well. We like to investigate similar styles as well, which is great. And I just love the fact that you guys are all honest and there's no drama.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. You're definitely the god of tech building. Let's not go that far.
What's he after?
Making up for calling me second best. Rachel and Will are hilarious for me to watch. It's the kids. My kids are at home. There's no more kids here.
It is the printers, guys. It's the 3D
Absolutely.
printers.
Yeah, that's that. I don't think John's listening, Robbie. He's not listening. He's not listening to that kind of thing because I've got to go back there in a minute in the printer room and I've got to change the filaments on a few of them.
You need to show that footage, what you got as well.
Maybe one day. Well, after the lockdown, when you can come down and investigate. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of the channel from California. Hello, Randy.
Oh.
That is amazing. The shadow box is a big wow. Absolutely. I think we're going to have to nickname it the shadow box now. Adam Kurt, that's because he knows what's happening. Yeah, let's move across from that. I think what we all trying to say is we love this group. Absolutely. Anyone got the... You are lovely to listen to. Ah, perfect.
Wow.
I'm second best. We are all equal.
That's what he says all the time.
Yeah, and absolutely, and higher. Right, I am gonna shoot off now because it's now only 10 o'clock and I've got to do a few things in there and then get home to the family. So, guys, the footage I've shown you tonight is obviously up on Retford Ghost Hunters pages on the actual live video, so you can watch the complete live video on their page and catch all the other live videos. We'll be able to see all of our equipment. If you want to buy any of our equipment, www.paranormalelectronics.co.uk, and you can own a piece of it yourself. And trust me, from what I've heard and what people are saying, it is definitely worth it.
100%.
It's a good night from Rachel.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
And a good night for me. Bye.
Bye.